This video was literally from me, because a couple of weeks back, I think it was either 5 or 6 days after Nicola Bulley went missing, my pendulum gave me a reading as if she was still alive, because it started, I'm stuck. I'm stuck. It also mentioned saying it was an accident, something to do with the dog, and I can't remember whether that was the dog was going over near that water edge and she went to put the harness on and she's toppled over. That's why the harness dropped to the floor there. Dogs aren't stupid. Dogs won't go down there. It's too steep. They can see it's too steep, but they won't leave that on it either. That's why that dog Willow stayed there, and every time she heard something, I feel that's why she kept moving away from it, because it's like, is help coming? Further in the reading, it said something about a broken leg. At the end of the reading, I asked, what can you see? And it said, rabbit, grass, forest. She was cold, she was wet, she was scared. I took a photograph of that and I sent it to Lancashire Police via Twitter, because if any of that was true and I hadn't, I would never have been able to forgive myself. So I actually did that the same evening. I've been following the case, and I have seen that they found a body, which they haven't identified to the public as yet. So this morning I've just asked the cards, because I haven't done it with the cards, what happened to Nicola Bulley. And my goodness, it's like it's taught me the story similar to how that message did. So on that day, forget what these Jupiter, all that means, look at the pictures. On that day, she felt abundant. She was feeling good, and she was feeling positive. She enjoyed being out with the dog. It was grounding for her, being out in those fields. That morning, she was on top form. She was organised, and she was positive. Lots of things happening for her. What was about to occur was hidden. She had no idea what was about to happen. No idea at all. She was totally distracted by the present, listening in on a call, enjoying the air, keeping an eye on the dog. What was to happen next was just hidden. Then everything toppled. This isn't a dog, but it's an animal. And I feel like I said, I feel at some point sitting on that bench, the dog's moving backwards and forwards, maybe it's near the river. She's got up and she's went towards the dog with the harness to put the harness on the dog. And whether the dog's moved, she's toppled over, and the dog didn't see that, its back was turned, she's toppled. I don't know, but she's toppled in. Not slipped in, toppled in. Head first. And it's like, she sees stars. It's just like, it happened that fast. It happened that fast. Bam, toppled in. She was literally seeing stars. And there was 2 sides. She's 5'3", and even if she dropped in, it was 2 foot. There's only 3 foot, 3 of her out of water, and the banks are steep. So she could have been disorientated and didn't know which one to get up. But I don't feel she screamed or anything, because she didn't panic. She knew the river. She was a confident swimmer. Our clothes would have started getting heavy, but I feel she's pulled herself down the sides of the bank to find somewhere but then she's been caught in the undertide, and then she's been carried, and that's how she's getting down to where she is. And then she got stuck. And here's the rabbit. The rabbit's, like in that previous message, she said you could see a rabbit. She's still in like a fog of confusion and stuck. Totally confused, all raveled, and these claw bits could even look like trees, branches. That's ensnarled her. She's trapped. I think it's trapped between all this bits. And then we have literally, I mean, look at, I think he looks in shock, the devil. But it's literally, this is, it's like a hope fading and our fears becoming real. And the influences of the weather is, I think that's what, it seems like that's what took her. The burning pain could be the break. That was signified in the last message, the break of her leg. And it's like, I saw this as hope for all. She was upside down, she was stuck, she was confused. She had hope. But that hope was draining. The dog knew nothing. It just happened so quick. It happened so quick. And my eyes are drawn to this. So that's telling me, yeah, she went to put the harness back on the dog. The dog was looking away. She toppled in. When she went to put it, the dog turned. She was toppled in. The body was hidden. And again, cold. And yesterday it was reported they found the body a mile down the river, and it was stuck in a position where it was near a tree and under it with weeds and everything, stuck in there. If you were in that river looking around you, all you would be able to see is grass, dry grass, weeds, and the tops of trees. Although there's a road over here, you wouldn't be able to see that. They wouldn't necessarily be able to hear or see anything down there. But there's trees. That could be described as a forest if all you could see is the treetops. So now I'm waiting for the autopsy to find out, did she have a break in the leg anywhere? Was she stuck? Well, she was stuck. But how was that happened? And was it the weather elements that were the cause of her death? And not totally down to drowning.